These websites feel like hacks, totally free, incredibly useful, and honestly, most people have no idea they exist. So, the internet is this massive, sprawling place, right? We all have our go-to sites, the daily drivers we can't live without. But underneath that surface layer, there's a whole ecosystem of powerful, single-purpose tools that can genuinely make your life easier, save you time, and even save you a good chunk of money. They're the kind of tools that, once you start using them, you wonder how you ever managed without them. So, for this video, I went digging. I've curated a list of 10 websites that I think are seriously underrated and deserve a spot in your bookmarks bar. We're talking about everything from a free in-browser Photoshop equivalent to a tool that cleans up any web page for perfect printing, and even one that helps you bypass those annoying paywalls. Alright, first up on the list is printfriendly.com. Now, the name might sound a little dated, I'll give you that, but the utility here is timeless. We've all been there. You find an article or a recipe online that you want to save or print, but the page is just a chaotic mess of ads, pop-ups, navigation bars, and videos that start playing automatically. This is where Print Friendly comes in. You just copy the URL of the messy web page, paste it into the site, and hit preview. Instantly, it strips away all the clutter. It's like Marie Kondo for messy web pages. It just sparks joy by getting rid of everything that isn't essential. Next up, let's talk about protecting your inbox. This one is called tempmail.org, and it's a tool I find myself using more and more. You know how almost every website, app, or service these days wants your email address to sign up? And we all know what happens next. Your primary inbox starts getting flooded with newsletters and promotional emails you never asked for. TempMail solves this problem elegantly. It gives you a free, completely anonymous, disposable email address that you can use for any of those signups. It's perfect for dodging spam like a ninja. This next one is for all the creators or anyone who's ever needed to do some quick photo editing but didn't want to shell out for expensive software. Meet Photopea.com. This is, and I'm not exaggerating, a full-featured photo editor that runs entirely in your web browser. It looks and feels remarkably like Adobe Photoshop. It has layers, masks, blending modes, filters, text tools, patch tools, pretty much everything you'd expect from a professional-grade desktop application. It can even open and edit native Photoshop files, PSD files, which is just wild. The fact that this level of functionality is available completely for free is honestly mind-boggling, so now you can have the Photoshop skills with $0 spent. Okay, this next website is a little bit controversial, but it's also incredibly useful. It's called 12foot.io. The premise is simple, and honestly the name is a clever metaphor. Show me a 10-foot paywall, I'll show you a 12-foot ladder. We've all hit that wall, right? You click on a link to an interesting news article or an in-depth feature, and just as you start reading, a giant pop-up blocks the content, demanding you subscribe or log in to continue. 12foot.io is designed to help with that. You just paste the URL of the article you want to read into 12foot.io, and in many cases, it will return the full text of the article, free and clear. Here's a tool that does one thing, and it does it so perfectly and so quickly that it feels like actual sorcery. The website is remove.bg. This used to be a tedious task in Photoshop, involving careful selections with the pen tool or magic wand, and honestly, it could take ages to get a clean result, especially with complex backgrounds or things like hair. With remove.bg, you just upload your image or paste an image URL, and its AI gets to work. Within about 5 seconds, it presents you with a version of your image with a perfectly transparent background. It's an absolute game changer for creating profile pictures, making product photos for an e-commerce store, or creating assets for presentations and YouTube thumbnails. Alright, so we've looked at a few single-purpose websites, but what if you need a tool that does, well, pretty much everything? That's where tinywow.com comes in. This website is an absolute beast. It's a massive collection of free online tools for all kinds of files. Need to edit a PDF? It's got you covered. Want to convert a video from one format to another? It can do that. Need to merge, split, compress, or add a watermark to a PDF? Yep, it's like a Swiss Army knife for your digital files. The best part is that it's completely free and doesn't plaster your files with watermarks. This next one solves a very modern first-world problem that I think we can all relate to. It's justwatch.com. In the golden age of streaming, we have more content available than ever before, but it's all spread across a dozen different services. This one is for anyone who has ever had to create a tutorial or a step-by-step guide. It's called scribehow.com. You install a simple browser extension, click record, and it automatically captures screenshots and generates written instructions. Here's a super niche but incredibly powerful tool for video lovers, language learners, or content creators. It's downsub.com. It lets you download the subtitle files from videos on YouTube and other major video platforms. And finally, rounding out our list is a website that tackles one of the most universally frustrating file formats, the PDF. The site is pdfescape.com. You can upload any PDF directly to the website and start editing it right in your browser. So there you have it, 10 incredibly useful websites that feel like cheat codes for the internet. From editing photos and PDFs to decluttering articles and dodging spam, these tools can seriously level up your productivity. And if you're looking for more ways to make your tech work for you, want to earn money while you sleep? I use these passive income apps daily, links in the description. If you found this video helpful, do me a solid and hit that like button. It really helps the channel out. And if you want to see more content like this, make sure you're subscribed with notifications turned on so you don't miss the next one. As always, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.